friends, it's Nancy. We're back for number 8 in the series. So we're going to use the top of page 58 for this one, and of course we're making a journal card that will go inside this corner tuck pocket. So let's get going. So we're going to cut postcard size, which is 4 by 6, but I kind of want to make sure I get enough of these. I don't want to cut these flowers off, so I'll be having to do a couple of cuts here. So I need to trim a half hour. I need to trim a half hour off of this thing. Holy. Let's take a ½ inch off. Or is it a ½ inch? Probably not a ½ inch. What is that? 1/4 inch? 3/8 of an inch? Something like that. Okay. Now, what I want to do is we're going to ink this up, but first I want to put this on the back of something so that you can write on this. I have these printed postcards that I got at Tuesday morning. They're 4 by 6. No, I'm not going to use those. I've also used actual postcards where the picture on the front was not something that I was going to use, so I just pasted something to the front to sort of cover the image that was there. I think we're just going to use plain paper though. All that to say, you got options. Oh, I left my glue. Ooh! Gross. I left my glue uncapped all afternoon. I also left, oh no, I also left my my distress ink uncovered all afternoon. So it's hard to say how this is all going to turn out, because I was just going to come right back. Ugh. Let's take some of that off. I may need to redo everything. Okay. Now back to our options. So I've got a little bit of a paper doily here. I could layer on some paper doily. Not feeling it. I just pulled it out because I thought, oh, that's something most people would have in their stash, I guess. Oh, I think I left a hair there. Surprised the glue didn't all come out. There was so much there. Okay. I'm going to stitch around this. So I'm just trying to make some room. And I'm going to just do a narrow zigzag if I can find my foot pedal. And just last few stitches. Okay. Now, just going to tie these off. And you're wondering, Nancy, why are you tying those off at the front? Well, because I'm going to cover them. Come on, you. Okay. Now, we can do anything we want to embellish this. We can do a little collage of lace. We can, do some, text and washi tape, and we can do all kinds of stuff. But we're going to use what we have to hand. So I am going to fussy cut around this blossom. And hopefully it won't take too long. It is cold out. I haven't been out for a few days, but it's back down to -8. Ugh. I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to go around the words, kind of round the corner. I'm listening to the TV. Got House on. I used to love that show. That was kind of my Monday night date night with my youngest. We always watched it. We'd get a bowl of ice cream and climb into bed and watch House together. And it was always good. You know, sometimes you get into a show and then it kind of gets like really super dark and you're like, I can't watch this anymore. I felt that way about Breaking Bad. It was initially, for me, a really good show. And then it got really dark and I just couldn't watch it anymore. Okay, we're going to... Now this one, you can see a faint gray line around that petal. So just take your time. It can be hard to see, but it's there. Been trying to... There's one page, well, there's several pages that are, there's just, it's full on illustration. Too big to fussy cut because the picture is just so huge. So I'm trying to rack my brain what I can do with those pages. So sit tight. We're gonna come up with something. The pages that have the month titles, March, April, May, and June. If you've taken those pages out of your book, you'll notice that those title pages are all partnered up already. So we won't use those in any projects. We're going to save those for pages in the signature because they're already paired up. But there's some gorgeous pictures yet. There's buttercups, and I'm gonna snip off this gray bit here. It's not working for me. There, that looks a little better. Okay. Yeah, there's butterflies, there's buttercups, there's all kinds of pretty pictures yet. There's violets. Okay. Let's see if this ink is even going to ever work again by inking around the edge of the card. Oh, it's good. It's okay. I thought it would be all dried up because not only did I have this open all afternoon, I also have a space heater going in here because I'm in the basement and on a concrete floor and it's cold. But I just have a little space heater and it just tidies. It just warms things up right nicely. This is sort of a resume weight paper, so it's a little thicker than ordinary copy paper. If you didn't want to use paper, you can of course use file folder or cardstock or anything you want, really. Okay. Just quickly do the edges of this fussy cut bit. Alright, and I'm going to glue it right there, and the little leaf, the little petal, that can just kind of hang over just a smidgy, just to add some je ne sais quoi. And I'm going to trim it a bit so that it's not covering. Well, let me glue it down, then I can trim it. I don't want it to cover the blossoms below. Now this little flower, I'm going to kind of attach it over at this end of the branch. Don't want to, well, let's ink it up first. I mean, alternately, I could just kind of put it any old place. But I think we'll put it like just sort of overhanging there. Give it a little overhang there as well. Okay, so that was a quick one. Let's grab a page. So, a little pocket we made last time. It would get glued on these two sides to the page. And then this little friend would just get tucked right in there. Now I could do more on the back. I have a stamp that says postcard. I'm not gonna get it out. I don't think it'll add anything really. If there's another fussy cut that you've saved that you want to add to this, by all means, add it on. Yeah, it has to go this way. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. We'll come back and do step 9 very shortly. Take care, and I hope you're having a great day.